Let's talk a little bit about what to sell and some pros and cons of the decision that you make. This all harkens back to me to the Golden Rule of SEO. And the Golden Rule of SEO, and actually there's a couple of golden rules, but the first Golden Rule of SEO is that given enough time and enough resources, you can rank for any keyword phrase you want. And the analog to that is the Golden Rule of e-commerce. Given enough time and resources, you can sell just about any product that you want. So this puts people into basically two different types of selling situations. In the first situation, you have to make it work. Your business is selling hangers or needlepoint supplies, or you're in the salad dressing packet business, and you have to find a way to sell the product online. The second situation is when you're a marketer. And as a marketer, you really don't care what you sell. You're just in search of an audience and a product that meets their needs, their problems, their passion, and their pain. And when you're a marketer, you can usually make your life easier by targeting a specific market or a specific pain, a specific passion, and then go off and find what's selling and provide that to them as a service. So let's look at some examples here and some common problems and some good things that people are doing to kind of fit these different selling situations, and going back to the golden rules that you can really do anything if you have enough time and resources, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing to do. A lot of people express an interest in getting into electronics with e-commerce, and part of that is because of the massive volumes that are available in e-commerce. I mean, look at this product. This product is number 8 in camera and photos, number 3 in baby safety monitors, number 3 in surveillance cameras, and number 4 in security and surveillance under electronics. So you clearly have a product that's selling probably thousands of units every day. But there's a couple of problems with that. The first that you're going to find is having to do with branding and sourcing. As a small business, you may be able to find someone who can supply the product for you like we found here. But one of the issues is this really comes out, even at 10 lots, you're looking at an initial outlay of almost $4,000, including shipping. And you're looking at a product that is going to sell for $99, or you're going to be able to buy for $99.75 a piece. But your initial costs are going to be $4,000 for just getting 10 lots together. So you're going to have a little bit of a problem here, just even with your math, because being able to get one product at $99.75 plus whatever you paid for shipping, you now come to look and see that Amazon's selling it for $79. So for a small entrepreneur buying in small lots, you don't have enough volume to actually even be able to purchase the product and sell it at any kind of margin, any kind of profit. But the bigger problem here just goes back to problems with branding. You now are in a price war because you've picked a product that's so popular and so identifiable by its brand. Now, when you look on Amazon, it's not being sold by one person. It's being sold by 41 different people who are offering new products, 41 different stores. Some are using Amazon for fulfillment, some are selling them themselves. And you're now in a war competing for price, both shipping and the actual retail price of the product. So a lot of times the basic recommendation we give is, you need to be careful with electronics. Electronic accessories are different, but with mainline electronics, you often see issues around branding, issues around product sourcing, and then issues around product competition, just because everybody and their brother is selling the same stuff over and over again. Even with accessories, you can sometimes see problems. Here's an example of a very popular camera product. This is a sling bag for your camera. If we look, we'll see that this product is actually very, very popular. 178 in cameras and photos overall, and 33 in camera cases, camera bags. But again, same types of problems that we saw before. There are 28 different vendors selling this exact same bag, and you're basically in a price war. So even if you were able to go out and find a source low quantity wise that you could initially get started, here's a marketplace that'll give me 5 pieces or more for $20.58. So if I pick one of the shipping options that are available to me here, in this case I'll pick the cheapest option. If I ordered 10 bags for an initial shipment, I'm still $297.29. So let's call it $300 out, which is $30 a bag with shipping. So at $30 a bag, I have to go and compete in the Amazon marketplace for products that are being priced anywhere from $37.16 all the way up plus shipping, and I'm going to have to pay Amazon their cut to be able to do the fulfillment unless I want to ship it myself. And this all comes back to I'm really looking at a product that even though it's massively popular, it's a branded product that's being sold by an awful lot of vendors. So I have a lot of competition, and typically the only way to deal with the competition is to get ourselves into a price war, since I'm going to be buried in the Amazon listings. If we go back here and look just real quick, I don't know that this is going to be me. I don't know that I am going to be able to be the product that Amazon shows for the low pro Passport Sling camera bag. It may be any one of these other vendors, and Amazon will rotate through and see which one seems to convert the best, and that's the one that they show, because ultimately that's the one that they're able to make the most money with. So it can be really hard, even in the accessories market, to go after a branded product because it's being sold by so many different people. Here's another good example that's kind of a nice compare and contrast. If I'm in small animal carriers right now, and a number of folks were thinking about different types of small animal carriers, given that pets are so popular. Well, here's a product that's sitting in number 9, the reversible sling dog carrier. So it has a nice image here and some other product images, nice packaging that's shown here. But again, what do we see when we look just a little bit closer? We start to see that this is a branded product sold. It's a branded product that are offered by 8 other sellers. So 8 other sellers that I have to compete with for that pricing. Now, a nice alternative to this, a nice contrast to this, and this product's actually sitting, I think, in number 6 in the position, is the Alfie Couture designer pet accessory. Here's why this is a much better option. While the price is basically the same, you completely are controlling the listing. Nobody else is selling this. This is branded by you. It's your product. It's your product images. It's your product description, and you are fitting into a niche with your own individual branded product. Now, your product sourcing, your product images are all unique, and in this sense, what you're able to do then is create your own description, your own price point that you're able to play with, and you're not going to be at risk of being listed as one of 72 different people that are basically carrying the exact same product. So we want to look for opportunities as much as possible where we can differentiate ourselves. And by differentiating ourselves, we want to be able to control the listing, we want to be able to control the title, we want to be able to control the products that are being shown, and we want to be in complete control by being the only seller of that specific product. In our last example, here is an example of someone who's doing it right. What we have here are a bunch of silicone baking cups. You actually buy them in 4 colors in a set of 12. Look at the product description here. So these aren't just silicone baking cups, which are what people would search for. These are BPA-free silicone baking cup liners, cupcake liners. They're 100% food grade safe. They have easy loaf removal. So this is packed with keywords that are related to exactly what someone wants to search. It's being sold by an individual branded company. It's being fulfilled by Amazon. And notice it's their own unique branded product. It's their own product. There is no competition for this specific item. They have a set of product images that look great. If you notice here, they have their own labeling associated with that, their own barcode associated with that. And we can look and see how they're doing. They're number 5 in kitchen bakeware small pastry molds, which is 3 levels down, but they're in the top 1,000, or in this case 1,100, for overall kitchen and dining. So here's an example of a good product description, a good set of images, a great title, and they've created a branded company, in this case Pacific V. They're using fulfillment by Amazon, and they're able to offer a unique product with a unique selling proposition to customers in the Amazon marketplace. That's the kind of thing that you want to do as a marketer as you try to find the right product to offer that'll give you good margins, high volume of sales, relatively low hassle with respect to returns, with respect to customer comments, etc.